You're muted.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Chaotic Minds. I'm your host, Savante Ewing, aka DJ Thunderbase, and we are joined today with our co-hosts.
Hello, guys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Henry Monty, also known as Mayhem the Heart's Mace. Hey, how you guys doing? Dark Trooper.
I don't know. I'm Dark Trooper coming from you live from the secret location I gave my couch.
Hello, everybody. I am Dominant Visions, and today we have our third eye open, and I'm watching whoever is whenever or foreseeing who's ever doing something.
Can your third eye see my brown eye?
And,
Damn it,
apparently,
Llama.
sir,
You haven't
and
even started.
apparently, Mr. Llama is eating chicken pot pies.
Lies.
I'm not lying. You said it in the chat.
And I am the Supreme Llama Overlord, rotating aggressively through the velvet horizon of unlicensed mathematics while the chronological sandwich collapses inward at the speed of lavender, and the invisible accordion of destiny refuses to acknowledge the staircase dimension despite the legally questionable gravity occurring behind the soup, where the fluorescent whispers of tomorrow vibrate endlessly against the unpaid geometry as the ceremonial traffic cone ascends beyond the boundaries of recreational oatmeal beneath the ever-watching ceiling of emotionally compromised wallpaper.
What he said.
Long story short, he says hello to the world. He's glad
Damn it,
to be-
Llama.
Oh my gosh, it was such an epic intro. It literally made Mayhem crash out there.
You made me blue screen, man. I went, and just. Wow. Damn it, Llama.
Look, I don't need to make any damn sense. It's my birthday, motherfucker.
Happy birthday, Llama.
Now, if I could just, there we go, got it to work again. It broke for a second there. I got to catch up now. We're at what, 3 or 4? Was that 4?
That was 4.
Apparently, my intro just like broke everything. His webcam, my script, just. I wonder if Dom's third eye, still working.
Damn it, Llama.
It never went blind, but it foresee the fact that you were talking as if you were given the jaws of life.
That's okay. I don't think I can repeat that.
That's what he's saying.
But let's get things started like how we always do with relationships with Mayhem Hearts Mace.
All right, guys, girls, and squirrels. Now, when it comes to relationships, you should always be communicating. You should always have some sort of communication because it is key to all relationships, friendships, and such, and co-workships. Same with war. On that, you got to understand when you're talking with friends or family to know what to say and what not to say, because people can say the darndest things.
Chicken pot pie?
Damn it, Llama. Sometimes you say things and you can't always take those back. You have to remember that some people don't let things go. Other people, they'll try to ruin your day.
The other day, I made a
The other day? What about today?
The other day.
I'm confused.
Why?
We're not looking at the past. We're looking at the future, and actually the present because it's my birthday.
Damn it, Llama. Why?
God damn it! I just reset my stupid counter. I mixed up my command. Man,
You
I'm just
deserve that
failing.
It's okay. You just communicate with your friends, and things may go accordingly. If not, it might be an oops. On that note,
run key by stroke.
look at this thing. I know that my pixelation was horrible right now. I need to get.
Ooh, a disclaimer. Does it taste good?
But got a disclaimer here for some videos. Got a Shoe on Head here. I'm a big fan of hers.
She is pretty.
Oh, dude, you don't know half of it. But she's
The other
awesome.
day, I made a video about the Pragmata video game drama and covered some insane opinions people were having about it. How the game activated some fatherly instinct in some men, and how people were calling those men creepy incels for having the basic human desire to start a family. A small part of that video was covering far-left Twitch streamer Hassan Piker's awful opinion about it. I will play that segment in its entirety so you have some context.
Oh yeah, that's
What's
not that
really
James
interesting
guy
about this
in,
is
in
Yeah,
all of
it's
these
that
unspeakable
which is right
losers
there.
in the gaming.
He's a horrible person for things
Well, it's
he's
just also
done.
it's just like it's like if that be the case, what about Dead Stranding? He's in the exact same bait. Is that not a baby child he's carrying on his chest?
Yeah, that's the thing though, is that he's trying to say this stuff, trying to just talk crap and be rude and make people feel like crap or that want to be dads or anything. Like, I may be a hardcore gamer and a fighter and all this other stuff, but I'm a dad first. I love being a dad. I've been a dad for a few years now, if not more, and I love it. It's fun.
But it's like also the fact is like I'm playing BioShock, the first
Yeah,
BioShock.
BioShock it's kind of like that too.
I'm playing the first BioShock. I always choose the rescue when it comes to the little sisters, because I don't want to kill a child, even if it is a video game.
Oh yeah, like I've played all the routes and everything, but that's my favorite route to always go, is to let them help you, and then they actually help you at the end.
Yeah.
So, which is nice, because if you don't save them, it doesn't always end well. Like, sure, you may be OP'd to a certain extent, but the story changes a bit. But yeah, I love Pragmata. I'm gonna be seeing about the skins and trying to get a Space Marine skin, have her be a battle sister. Be cool. I've seen little model miniatures, and then there's also the like Monsters Incorporated, which I thought that was great. They have a skin for that because I have it. I have PC. But here, Hassan talking crap about the guys that want relationships. And talking crap and trying to call them like they don't get none or anything else, and that they're all just should stay on these certain things. So he's trying to like control them. It sounds like it's annoying. He's always saying these things. He's allegedly did some horrible things, with a underage person of 15 in Germany or and stuff. But that's some wrong shit. You don't do that, and I don't care who you are.
Fear all.
And then also he's just a disrespectful.
Also, he's just a prick.
He thinks that he's like great when he's not. He just has lots of money and his family has lots of money. In all reality, if you look at the
Always
person,
talk about
it's horrible. But those are my thoughts.
like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things you actually enjoy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will
he said
never have
gamer.
sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for
Because it's a
your life, the rest of
biological
your life, right?
instinct.
This is something that I never
He doesn't
understand.
Wow,
understand that
maybe there's a
more
reason
just
people are yearning to.
And Shuan has defending our side, what we're saying is, being a parent, because she's a parent. She understands. She gets it. It's different. And Hassan doesn't care about that stuff. He was dating like a porn star and dating an OnlyFans girl and stuff before. And even talking about like picking up girls at the bar and stuff and trying to talk like he's a dude bro. And like, you're not a real Chad dude for doing things like that. A Chad's a man that can hold it all. Hold a family, work out, keep himself sturdy, take care of everything, and do it all the right way. These guys that he doesn't know. He's never been in the real world when it comes to this stuff. He's just been in the shady and online. I've had my face kicked in and been smashed and hurt and broken. I get what it actually is. The real world. It's scary. But yeah,
Start a family and can't afford to have one and can't seem to find a partner. They feel alienated from their work and atomized from their community. If only there was a political commentator around to speak about all this. Oh well, guess not. First of all, the only care about something if it affects you is extremely
care about-
libertarian coded and also very
Yes.
weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean. Second of all, what is this nihilistic horseshit? You never aspire for anything, never aim for greatness and meeting. And I love how he's like, unfuckable losers. Like, okay, congrats on the sex, bro. Check out this sex haver over
that
here.
right
I'm
there.
sure all those unfuckable losers.
It's Chew on that. Like as she just saying, because like he's like Hassan's attacking gamers in that way and trying to say, oh yeah, like you guys like, oh you're losers and you're never gonna have sex with this and this. And I'm just like, there are guys that do and they get to and everything. It's like you just got to be patient or you got to be with the right person. Just the generation right now is making it hard for guys to have relationships because they don't know if the girl's already sold her ass online for $5.99 or not. There's a problem with that. Most guys want a nice, kind, loving looking woman on the outside walking around being good and pleasant. And then, yeah, and in the sheets, they want to be a freak in the sheets. That's a different story. But that's between you and them behind closed doors. That's not supposed to be
You also
like
can't trust that they're going to be loyal nowadays anymore.
Yeah, and that loyalty is one of the biggest and hardest ones for a lot. Like I told my wife there's certain tests that men will do just to make sure to see if you're legit or not. And I showed her all the tests and everything, and she just like, wow, I passed all these. And I was like, yeah, and a few more. It's like, and you were the one. And it's like none of these other girls ever passed any of them. It's like every one of them failed, and it was upsetting. But
Losers could easily go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hassan. Also, 35, no kids, sitting in his ugly ass $600 Gucci sweater. I swear I've never seen this guy in a fucking normal ass t-shirt, sitting on his high horse, looking down at people for wanting something more out of life. I don't understand how someone could be so mentally mind raped that this is their reaction to such like a simple,
yeah, he lives a spoiled
wholesome
life.
concept.
Guy doesn't have to worry or fear or about a paycheck of like oh shit, how am I going to pay the bills next month? Like what happens if everything stops, I don't make any money or I get injured? He doesn't have to think about that. Like, and he buying some expensive ass clothes, trying to flaunt them. Like, why the hell am I buying a $600 t-shirt? Is it bulletproof? Is it stab proof? No, I don't want it. I don't care. I've seen those kind of shirts. They do exist, and they're still not no $600. Well, maybe the bulletproof ones, but the stab proof ones, you know, they're like $300 to $400 depending on what kind you look at. Remember the hoodies that they promoted? Those are real cool. I wanted some of those.
You could find those kind of shirts for less than $100 if you know where to look.
Yeah, true. There are some you just need to get the add-ons for some things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's some of the take that I have with relationships and everything about that too. And then Shuanhead goes on to the whole point of, it's biologically in us that we want to do things. And the Trooper even brought it up too. And it's just a concept. It's just it's a natural thing, and that they're trying to make it so everybody goes sterile or everybody doesn't like have kids, and or they just say, oh, just adopt, and then just never adopt anyways. Like that's stuff I've witnessed and I've paid attention to, and it's very irritating. I don't get why people are like that. You're supposed to be fruitful, and you're supposed to have a family and grow and learn, and you're never going to be ready, no matter how much money you have, no matter how much experience you have, no matter how many people you have to help you around. You're never ready. And the thing is like that's a big mistake a lot of people have made. I've made it in some ways too. Waited too long. I'm older now. It's a little harder, and it's fine though. Work hard, earn your keep.
I'll show you what's harder.
Damn it, Llama. Age does determine on things. You should take your opportunities at the right times, but people need to be as the Bronte stated, loyal. That loyalty is a big one these days. Loyalty, honesty, truth, like communication, such as what I state in our relationships at the very beginning, as I always do. Communicate, talk. And maybe if they have some weird damn kink, you guys can sit and talk about and discuss it. If you can't, then you both walk away. Be honest though with each other, talk with each other, discuss stuff. Don't use it in opportunity form to get what you want. It's messed up that there's a lot of people like that ruined a lot of guys. Now they just want to sit and play games all day. Like, sure, I love playing games all day, but I have other things to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take those any day over that. Like I'll play a video game for hours, but it's only a temporary like achievement. And you watch someone grow when they get older, and they learn from you, learn skills, or learn from your mistakes by learning from you. Like how I did my parents, I remember them doing certain things, and I learned not to do those. It's part of growing up, part of your own kind of relationships with everybody you meet, by how you act and how you treat them. Everybody needs that evolution, and you get that opportunity when the more people you meet that help you out. Just make sure you find the right people that are here for you and that care, like I do. When I show it all the time. Get things or something that connects in some way for people whenever I have the opportunity. Same thing
That's how
comes
I
to the
started
rescue.
in the music industry.
Yep.
Watching my dad mess up in areas and learning from that not to do that.
Yep.
I have great parents, so I'm on.
You had great parents, and that's good for you. My parents, half and half. Taught me a lot, and they taught me a lot not to do. And taught me what to and what not to do. And then they forgot that I'm an individual.
Mhm.
Did my own thing. I'm happy for them. I love them. I care about them, but not having any more of that. But on that note, we're gonna go into some lore.
On the floor?
Damn it, llama!
Never.
Welcome to the floor lore. Here's the door.
Me?
Damn it, llama!
You.
I don't have one
Yeah,
this week.
damn it,
sorry.
me.
Well, luckily I do.
Not.
We're going to talk about, since this is the merry month of May, why don't we talk about, and last week we talked about all the great things that we had coming from this month. Why don't we talk about the goddess, the goddess this merry month of May is named after? Meta.
Oh, wow.
Maia. She is the Greek and Roman goddess of growth, springtime, and nurturing. She is the eldest of the nymphs of the Paradise Consultium. Can't even say it. I can't even read. She represents nurturing, hidden wisdom, and the energies of the nurturing of nature.
Very nice.
And for those of you who don't know, a nymph is a spirit of nature. Oftentimes considered like dryads and water nymphs are in fact nymphs. They are spirits that are usually attached to some type of elemental force. They are not elementals because that's a whole different other thing. These are elemental forces like water or trees. Fire nymphs. They're wind nymphs who actually look like little clouds. It's actually kind of fun. In this case, she was one of her most famous things is that she bared Hermes to Zeus. She also carried Acer, the son of Cleos. Cletos. Callisto. In Roman mythology, she's the earth of God. She's the earth god.
Callisto?
Yes, Callisto. The son of Callisto. She is also represents in springtime, growth, and fertility in the Roman mythology. She also is renamed as Metis. And they actually are the ones the Romans are the ones who associate her with the month of May. Since May is the final of the 3 transition months of spring, which is March, April, and May are the spring months, where June, July, August are the summer months.
It's funny because those are all March, April, and May is also tornado season.
Also, September, October, November are fall, and December to January and February are the winter. Now, they may cross paths with each other.
Like equinoxes and solstices.
Well, I meant
Or like you're in Michigan.
like weather-wise.
Or
Like
that.
it may be very cold and wintry during April, but it also could be very summery and warm during November.
Very
Or
true.
if you're a resident of Michigan, very cold and snowy during July or June.
Oh, please, let's not talk about that.
She was often associated with the marriage of other gods such as Roman earth goddesses like Gaia and others. She's a goddess of many faiths. What I think that's you the Wicca. Her family. Let's talk about her family. She is the daughter of Atlas.
I got one of those.
Not that kind of Atlas.
Oh shit! I was actually wrong. I have two.
Holding
Well, at least she's got one very strong father then.
Right?
and apparently, yeah,
I mean, you got to be strong to hold the world up on your back.
My question is, when did you have
guy.
the time to do it? Like, did she just and he just, oh my god.
Oh, she had Zeus, and that's how she bore Hermes. Hermes, Zeus, in the dead of night, so that his wife Hera would not find out that she secretly made a love with.
Oh, yeah, Hera's extremely jealous.
Well, after he's constantly was bouncing around from freaking chick, and she's like, "Can you just stop for one day?"
He only had kids with 2 kids with Hera, and that is Hephaestus, who eventually got thrown off the Olympus, and Ares, who is just as bad as his father.
And you wonder why there's issues.
Well, yeah, because they're siblings.
And also, just Zeus just wasn't, loyal to just her, which wasn't a good thing. You wonder why she was angry.
That's looking at Miley. Zeus was a major man whore,
He was.
and he
I
literally
do
was
I do like
anything
her.
that was warm and it had a pulse. Well, he screwed trees too.
Oh yeah, that's how certain things were created. Literally, he took the creation of what it meant to be a golden shower, which is gross. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. She as the nurturer. She was raised infant Icarus. I don't know. I'm saying that wrong. It was a hunter who became the king of Akara. He was remembered as for having taught people of art of weaving and baking bread and spreading agriculture, which that makes sense. Wrong by her love affair with Zeus's wife Hera in her jealous rage, transformed Callisto into a bear. Yeah, Hera likes to turn things into other things.
Yeah, well, it's usually to teach a lesson or into hybrid.
The problem with Zeus, the problem with Hera is that she did not have the strength to challenge Zeus, so she couldn't take her rage out on the person who is actually responsible. So she takes her pissiness off on his poor kids. You want perfect example?
To hurt him.
She made his life miserable for his entire freaking life.
He kind of did it to himself.
Well, I mean, it's also she did not help either.
No, they both did their own things they shouldn't have done. But isn't that for everybody? Hindsight's 20/20, even in the old time.
In Greek mythology.
Chat, we will not confirm nor deny that at least somebody got something.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, you had a package up here. I think
At least you got some. At least you got something.
No, we are not confirming nor denying whether or not anybody got anything of any sort. And I'll show you my package.
Not on stream, please.
Damn it,
No
Mama.
monetization.
I don't know why I can't show it on stream. It's just dog toys and dog treats.
You sick son of...
Keep your dog fetish to yourself.
Nobody needs to
I know
kink
he's
shame.
not actually lying. He's actually being legit. All right. So on that note, Thunder Base.
Safety tip: don't die.
Damn it, Llama.
What?
Wrong guy.
What? Dude, I didn't even. I'm still taking it. I mean, I already hit I hit the button and everything. It's done. It's mine. That is my counted item. And for the
He took that
record,
Llama for himself. He deserved it.
anyways, safety tips, because I would show you guys some new imagery that I've been working on, but due to the fact that I have not had very many free hours till tomorrow, I'll have all the free hours tomorrow. So too bad this wasn't tomorrow. That be private talk for the dirty. What? No, bad chat.
Wait, what? We have the dirty
Bad.
podcast later? Oh,
Anyways, so I did not get to do a lot of the stuff I wanted to do tonight for my birthday, Anyways, so safety tips. Do not touch the mayhem. He does bite, and not in the playful way.
that's actually very, very true. But damn it, Llama, you're not supposed to tell him I bite. I only bite ones that are threats.
I mean, you bite me playfully, and I enjoy it.
Wait, damn it, Llama. Oh my god, no. I'm gonna get you.
Anyways, so real safety tips. We're going to talk about things that happened today. So when you were driving down the road, the most important thing to remember, it does not matter.
Where the bell tolls, it tolls for thee.
Sorry.
I mean, apparently.
Malfunctions.
Someone's messing with me, aren't they?
Anyway, so
Everybody messes with you, Mr. Heartbase.
very important driving things. Okay. First off, like everybody,
Ask for the brake pedal.
the brake pedal is next to the gas pedal, which is next to the brake pedal. So as long as you don't mix up which is next to which, you will never get it wrong.
But they
And always in
do.
between the accelerator and the clutch.
Now, see, you just got way too old for a lot of these kids these days, especially that fan of ours that watches us every week. She has no idea what a clutch is, especially at clutch time. But
Oh, wow.
anywho,
I'm never bad, just good at it.
Oh, wow.
Damn it, Llama. I don't know who to yell
That's
at.
that's okay. I don't even really know what I said to begin with. So I mean, it's all fair.
In my mind, I know exactly what you said. And in her mind, I know what she just said too. And that's what terrifies me. I shouldn't be able to interpret that fucked up shit.
Nobody should be able to interpret my thoughts. That's when you know everything's gone off the rails. Anyways, so back to the subject at hand. It is always good to inspect your vehicle periodically. Confirm that the lug nuts are tight on your car. Double check, make sure the battery terminals are tight on your battery, or anyways, words.
How dare you use those?
Do not touch everything all at once. It's bad.
Do not touch things. Oh, how dare you?
Oh, wait, okay. She does. Oh, you know what? She does know what a clutch is. She's short enough to see it visually when she's down. Anyways, so double check. Make sure that the belt.
I know what a clutch is. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, she looks right at it when she goes to get into the car. Like it's same eye level for her. It's fine. But yeah, like always make sure to do a visual inspection on your vehicle is always a very important thing, because when you're driving down the interstate, driving on a regular road, you don't want to lose a tire, you don't want to lose a belt, you don't want to lose your muffler. I saw somebody on the side of the road today whose muffler was on the ground, and my immediate response was, "Sir, your muffler is supposed to be attached to the car." And also you shouldn't be parked there, but it's such a simple thing to do. And when you know there's something wrong with your car, just get it taken care of. It's cheaper to get it taken care of then and there, as opposed to waiting until other things go wrong with your car. because if you're sitting there looking at this one repair going, man, that's pretty expensive. Well, just imagine when you have 3, 4, 7 other repairs and now you can't drive your car and you need a whole new car. Like, you know, which is funnier. I took my car in to get the coolant leak taken care of because I got a car. It was still under I got a warranty with it when I bought it, even though it was used, all that fun jazz, which came lucky for me because even with the warranty, it was like still a $1,300 repair. And the guy at the repair shop goes, man, if you didn't have this warranty, I'd be recommending you buy a new car. And I was just standing there. I'm like, who the hell buys a whole ass different car for a repair? Oh, wait, no. The repair was going to be like $1,300 without the warranty. I'm like, who the hell goes out and buys a whole ass new vehicle for like a $1,300, $1,500 repair? Like, I'd rather pay like the $1,300, $1,500 and just keep this car. Like, I already know all the fucking problems with it. You know, just, man, muffler is just optional. I mean, it all depends on which kind of neighborhood you live in. Some people like them loud. Some people, shoot you if it's loud.
Yeah, half and half, but it's also spare parts. If you have
Mufflers
spare
are
parts,
is it just optional?
It will last 2 to 3 times longer than normal.
I'll show you what's 2 to 3 times longer than normal. Me when hard, it gets a whole inch.
Damn it, Llama. That kind of worries me.
You should read the chat. It says mufflers is just optional.
Aside from that, please use your blinker. It is a great way to warn people where you're going. And by use your blinker, I mean turn it on first. Let it blink a few times before you actually change lanes. There are so many people, like 3 people to me today, just turned their blinker on. It blinked one time and they were in my lane and didn't blink ever again. And
Best way to do it: blinker, look, then change.
I always look, then blinker, and look again. But then again, I'm a big ass fucking truck. Okay. Like it is always.
You have to look twice.
Yeah. So for the record, when you're going down the interstate, even at like 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, if you're only going 20 miles, that 5 miles over is not saving you as much time as you think. You only feel like you're saving a lot of time. Doing over the speed limit only benefits you truly when you're going a long distance. Like in the short term, it's not beneficial to risk your life, to risk other people's lives. When you go weaving in and out of traffic, doing 5, 10, 20 over the speed limit, it doesn't save you enough time to justify the risk you are putting everybody else at. If everybody were to operate a motor vehicle the way that you should, to where you stay over to the right, you merge to the left to pass, you merge slightly more to the left, like that far left lane, you shouldn't be using that lane if you're going 5 miles. Like, unless people are slow passing each other, that fast lane, that should be a solely heavy, like you're going the distance. You're not getting off anytime soon. You're just hauling ass. You should not be jumping 3 lanes of traffic within less than 1/10 of a mile to sit there and like hit an exit ramp in front of like 3 other vehicles. And so many people do it. So many people almost get taken out by my truck because not only are they jumping those multiple lanes of traffic to hit that exit ramp, but they're also hitting their brakes. And if you jump from 2 lanes over, I have no idea you're coming in front of me until you're in front of my truck. And it takes at least 2 seconds to recognize what is going on, for you to visually see something and for that to process into your brain properly. Like instinctually, some people can react, but it takes roughly about 2 seconds to have that proper acknowledgement of what is going on. That is why it's so important for semi trucks to have that space in front of them. If you see a space, what's up?
When entering the highway, the vehicles entering the highway are the ones that need to yield. Those on the highway do not have to slow down to let you in.
Yes, it is not like when somebody is already on the highway, interstate, freeway, Mexican way, whichever way you're going.
Oh gosh.
You just like they have the right of way. Like if you're
Damn,
coming
Mom.
onto the interstate and you sit there and you're like, I don't want to be behind that semi truck, so you gun it to get in front of them and then immediately slow down. That is about the stupidest thing you can do. Like you don't like it when people jump in front of you and slow down. Why would you do it to other people? It's not safe. If you fly past me at doing 70, 75 miles an hour and then get in front of me and drop that speed slower than what you were doing before you got near me, like that's just stupid. Like truck drivers are actively at work. They are actively moving product from location A to location B. And so many people do this. Well, Amazon doesn't deliver packages via semi truck. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. They just do not bring a semi truck to your front door to do it, but they do it between facilities. They do it from like because they get that product shipped to them in the first place, to their distribution centers, to their storage facilities, to their whatever facility, to Jeff Bezos' bedroom. I don't fucking know.
I haven't worked there, but I've worked at all the other
Oh,
places.
wait, whoa, hold on. Did you just say you worked in Jeff Bezos' bedroom?
He didn't pay me enough for that part.
Well, when Lucy Darling has made a PSA, which I actually saw, and it's actually funny as hell. I actually sent it to DJ Thunderbase just now if you want to put it on, but it's very relevant.
Oh dear.
She actually got what she does gets questionnaires from the audience, and one of them was, can you please make a PSA about people to tell people to use their ducking turn signals?
Hold on. I think the chat wants to know where the video of you working in Jeff Bezos' bedroom is.
That's private.
Yep. Just subscribe to the Chaotic Era
Would you-
Odyssey OnlyFans
That's on
account.
OnlyFans, and you gotta pay like $50 $50.
No, it would be way.
So
You're right.
I know who this
Only
is.
25.
I
I'm
watched
sorry,
her
I
all the time.
exaggerated.
the Chaotic Era Odyssey OnlyFans page for all of our free content costs $100 a month, and then $5.99 per item.
Damn it, Llama. Wait, what? I did not approve or agree. When did this? Damn it,
that's what-
Llama.
Don't worry about it. You remember that when you signed to move in and everything, there was a separate page. It was power of attorney.
Oh yeah. I made sure I signed somebody else's name for that part, and then I rewrit under it.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I used AI to alter it to your signature. It's fine.
Good thing that I have like 6 different signatures, and it's not.
Yeah, no, I scanned all 6 of them to create number 7 specifically for this form.
Damn it, Llama. That's why the T looks so funny.
Oh my god.
No, the T kind of looks like a penis. That's why it looks.
That
funny.
was the point.
Would you please
See.
do a PSA for people to use their fucking turn signals?
Yeah. Use your damn finger. Use your damn finger. I
Can
use
you
the
play
middle
like
finger to.
some like Sarah McLachlan-y something?
I fully endorse this PSA.
We're here at the Lucy Darling Show here in Chandler with a very important public service announcement. If you are in your cars tonight or tomorrow or anytime in the next year, and you have to make a left or right turn,
Commercials.
and you think to yourself, why use the turn signal? No one's watching. We're fucking watching.
My god.
Yeah, we are watching, and I'm swearing up and down every time I see an asshole do that.
Sorry, what about the brown eye, third eye?
You don't want to.
I'm like Santa Claus, bitch. I'm always watching. Listen, the next generation is also watching. They're trying to learn from you what the correct thing to do is. We want you to know the correct thing to do is tell people where the fuck you're going when you're drunk.
I agree 100%. 100%. I agree.
If next generation can
This is a
cooperate,
public service announcement to remind you to do the bare minimum.
I really support this.
Damn
Shout
finger.
out to
But,
Lucy Darling. Thank you for making that video. You are an awesome lady.
So
Yeah,
on the
awesome.
note about Santa Claus watching you and whatnot, I just want to point out why people are like, why didn't I give any gifts this year? I was so good and whatnot. Where are my
Because
presents?
he's watching
Well,
you.
well, here's the thing. He knows when you are sleeping, or he sees you when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He doesn't see you when you're awake, but he knows you're awake because he no longer can see you. So the thing he is seeing are the things that you're dreaming about. So he's judging you solely on your dreams.
He's watching.
So
He's got spies everywhere.
that'd be
brain
hard
hurts.
work. Like giving me a Gundam. I wake up one Christmas and walk outside, and I'm sitting there going, "Is this Christmas and Hanukkah at the same time? I get all the gifts at once, and it's just freaking Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, all mobile suits just lined up." And I'm like, I gotta call my cousin. Everybody get to pilot a Gundam. We're gonna change things. We're gonna do things. But I call heavy arms.
So Santa, if you actually are, if you can give me like a real life Gundam, just anyone, I'll be fine with. Like just a real life one that I can actually pilot and destroy stuff with. That'd be awesome. Thanks and please
Right.
and thank you. And get Henry his heavy arms too. That's
Yeah, heavy arms for me.
He would literally have to raid the Japanese military. Just
I
I'll,
would learn it so fast.
well, chat, if you dream about the books, that's where the problem comes in.
Well, then I dream about just automatically I just know it,
But
which I would.
also,
I'd figure it out real
Santa,
quickly.
if I can get one of those silicone doll things that people are talking about,
oh my god.
I'm worried.
Yeah,
Damn it, Mama, what?
the one with the holes and to put the lotion on the skin or gets the
Oh
hose
my
again.
God.
No,
Stop.
by the gods and the holy squirrel. Why?
Stop it.
And on that note, Thunder Base.
The trauma is real this year.
It's celebrity birthday time, and we are starting off on May 7th. And we're going to start it off with Mr. Beast, YouTube star and millionaire extraordinaire.
and asshole.
He is 28.
So did you ask to see my asshole again?
No, Mr. Beast is an asshole.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to see my asshole again.
Let's just
no.
say he's done some stupid things, but I do think he was fun watching him play video games.
Somebody made me vibrate.
Happy birthday to him, and to the next birthday. You said this was for
May 6th.
May 7th.
7th. Who is this? Oh, I'm cool with that. How about Josipi Tito? Tito.
Tito.
He died in May 4th, 1980, at the age of 87. He was a former politician and leader of Yugoslavia, Palestine, and Europe's largest for the most effective anti-Nazi resistance movement. He served in the first presidential of Yugoslavia from 1953 to 1980.
Joseph Tito.
Yes.
Pretty interesting.
All right, got one right here. Kevin Owens, 42, wrestler.
Rossler.
Yeah, for NXT champion for his first region, and signed for WWE. Did Ring of Honor. I got scouted for Ring of Honor and WWE, but I got injured. Been cool to make it.
I have one.
I'm shocked you didn't get this guy.
All right.
Breckenmeyer, movie actor, 52, best known for his roles starting with Clueless, Road Trip, Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, Garfield movies, Robot Chicken, and Good Girls.
I'm actually kind of hey Devontae, can you do this one composer with the about who did the Nutcracker? I am not going to try and pronounce that.
I'll show you my Nutcracker.
Oh yeah, I know his. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Piotr Ilyich
Lychee?
Teleskovsky.
Oh, wow. Yeah, nope. I was not going to say that.
That's why basically he's the composer who created the ballet, the Nutcracker ballet. That's very
Yep, he created Night of the Nutcracker.
So he purposely made something so epic and classic so people would always have to say his name and his difficulty forever.
It's not
It's
really
Russian. What do you
difficult. You just have to use
about-
the dialect tongue of where their name is originated from.
Russia.
Mhm.
Yes.
How about this? Michael Rosen,
Mm.
children author. He's the one that brought us. Well, he's over 100 different children's books.
Do they say what kind? What the names are? Yogi Bear.
Wouldn't you like to know Michael Ronson's sad book? And those are the only two actual named ones here. But he's the one that brings us that nice.
Wow.
He's the one that does the whole pop and nice thing.
Oh wow!
All right. Got one right here. Owen Hart, 1965 to 1999, pro wrestler. He sadly had a horrible
That's a name.
death during a live TV event, which everybody got to see, and they tried to act like it never happened, which was really dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was a
Sad.
great wrestler, tag team champion, 4-time Intercontinental, and 2-time WWE.
And it's all because he wanted to copy Shawn Michaels.
Yep, but he was slightly heavy. He was too heavy compared to Shawn Michaels.
I have one more. Alexander Ludwig,
Okay.
34, movie actor who's known for titles such as The Hunger Games, Race to Witch Mountain, and Grown Ups 2.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
And now we move on to May 8th. And we are going to start off this day with a brand new Centurion, David Attenborough, host of Planet Earth
Oh.
and The Life of Birds. He's from Isleworth, England. Isleworth, England. And he is now 100 years
Oh,
old.
happy birthday. That's
Oh wow.
hardcore. Got 20 more years of good times. I got one right here, which is a goofball one to laugh about. 69.
Oh,
6'9".
Oh,
Yeah,
6'9".
69.
He used to go by
6'9",
Takashi
30-year-old
6'9".
rapper. He did a song called Exodia.
Oh God.
I wonder, was it actually
No.
part of Yu-Gi-Oh, or is he just really liking Exodia? And go.
No, I think it was more to the actual god Exodia from Egypt.
Oh, well,
Mhm.
that's hardcore and dark.
How about,
Okay, let's go to the next one.
how about Stefan Ullman, 45, best known for his role as Oliver Queen in the CW television show The Arrow.
You forgot. Correction. It's Stephen Amell, and yes, he was Oliver Queen, Green Arrow, and Arrow, and he is now going to be a new character for the new version of Mitch for Baywatch, the series.
He also
How about
got
this?
into the ring at a wrestling match during the WWE match, and he just
Speaking of wrestling, Io Sky, 36,
Oh.
WWE NXT. And if I'm not mistaken, she is the current women's champion for WWE. I do believe she just took it from Rhea.
All right, I got one right here.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys got Harry S. Truman yet.
No.
Nope.
All right,
Not
Harry
yet.
S. Truman, 1884 to 1972, U.S. president. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Yeah, he's the one that sent off the bombs for Japan.
I have one, but before I do, darn you, Trooper, that Stephen Amell one, you took that from me. Darn you. Anyways, I have one. Don Rickles, comedian, 1926 to 2017. He's best known for comedy, but for our generation, he's known as voicing Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story 1 and 2 and recordings of Part 3. And he's also Mr. Wilson in Dennis the Menace Strikes Again that appeared in 1997.
Nice. You guys get
Nice. How about this? Pop singer Enrique Iglesias.
Ooh,
Enrique.
He is the one that brings the song Hero,
love that song.
Escape, as well as a couple others, Bailando and El Perdero.
He's also performed the song
Hey.
Remember Me for Disney Pixar's Coco in the soundtrack.
Mhm.
He has a duet.
He also has made appearances in How I Met Your Mother and 2.5 Men,
wow.
as well as co-write the song Dance Again by Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, wow. He's also made a song with Sierra called Taking Back My Love. The music video was kind of crazy, but don't know why. I just like
And the song Bailando has Sean Paul as a feature on it.
ooh, okay, that's cool.
Let's do one more before we switch over.
Okay. Anyone got one? Okay, I don't have any either, so
Okay, then let's just switch on over then. And go to May 9th now.
All right.
That started off rock singer Billy Joel, 77, the singer who brought us the song Piano Man.
he's also brought us the
Which is
he's
one of
also,
my favorite songs. to
he's
sing.
also brought us the
And it's actually the
character.
first song I learned on Hawaii.
He's also brought us the character Dodger in Disney's Oliver and Company with the song Why Should I Worry?
Mhm.
How about Noah Centineo, 30, TV actor. He's best known for titles Austin and Ally, The Fosters, The Perfect Date, and Sierra Burris is a Loser, and he is featured in the upcoming Street Fighter film as Ken Masters.
How about a war hero known as John Brown? The man died in December 2nd, 1859, at the age of 59.
Whoa.
He is an abolitionist who led an armed anti-slavery raid on Kansas and at Harper's Ferry in Virginia.
Whoa.
Are we on we're on the 9th now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
We just did John Brown.
Oh, I have one the next time. Oh man, this is gonna be good. I hope nobody don't notice.
How about Grace Gummer, 40s TV actress, best known for her roles in Gigantic as well in the series Smash.
Hmm.
She is also part of the series Mr. Robot,
Okay.
and she also was in it for the entire series.
Pretty cool. I have one. How about actress Amy Hill, 73? She's best known for voicing Mrs. Hasagawa in Disney's Lilo and Stitch, returned to the live action as the neighbor Miss Tutu, and she also made appearances in That's So Raven, 51st Dates, and Cat in the Hat. She in 2016 she portrayed Mama P in the Amazon series Just Add Magic.
All right, did you guys get Rosario Dawson?
No, we did not.
She was
but I-
also from Maybe This Time with Betty White.
We got Rosario Dawson, 47, movie actress. She was in Rent, Sin City, 7 Pounds, Eagle Eye, Clerks 2, Death Proof, a lot of stuff. Percy Jackson, Olympus, Lightning Thief, Daredevil.
She's also appeared in Men in Black 2, and she's also appeared as Akasha, I think. Was it Akasha? Ahsoka. I'm sorry. It was Ashoka. I'm sorry. It's Ashoka. Wrong character. Ashoka in the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, so yeah, she's played a lot, and also she was the one that was famous for the whole you never go ass to mouth. Oh man.
Right.
All right, but let's go with a couple more before we shift off to the
How about this? Dave Gahan. He's 64. He's the lead vocalist for Depeche Mode,
Mhm.
an electro rock.
Very nice. Let me see. That's very nice. Oh, I have one. Ghostface Killah, rapper, 56. He is born as Dennis Coles, but he's a rapper part of the Wu-Tang Clan as one of the members. He was roommates with his future Wu-Tang Clan founder, Reza. He's appeared in films such as Walk Hard as himself, and he had made a guest appearance in The Boondocks as himself, and appeared as one of the players in the game Def Jam Fight for New York.
that was a fun game.
Okay. All right, we're going to be moving on to the 10th now.
Here we go.
And we're going to start that off with Kenan Thompson, 48.
Ooh.
Best known working alongside Kel Mitchell and Kenan and Kel, getting their start back and all that.
Don't forget they did Good Burger and Good Burger 2 together.
Yeah, there was a movie that it was part 2, like many years later. It was pretty much set up for, which was
He's also currently
He's also appeared in
as
Snakes and
now
Plane and
he's
Fat
an
Albert.
SNL cast member.
I got one right here. Bono, 66, rock singer.
Ooh.
I haven't heard
That's
of
a
him
name
in
heard in
a
years.
long time. He is the frontman for U2 and a bunch of stuff. Over 150 million records sold, stuff like that. That's pretty
Yep.
cool.
Not bad. I have one. Paige O'Hara, 70, movie actress. She's best known for her 1991 animated role as Belle in Beauty and the Beast and her Broadway musical Les Miserables. Miserables. Am I saying it right?
Les Miserables.
She's also and then of course
One of my favorite musicals.
and Beauty and the Beast was a beautiful masterpiece.
Who is she in Les Mis?
She plays a character named Fantane.
Fontaine. Okay,
it.
so she's Fontaine.
If you guys,
And a fun fact about her, she has earned a Disney Legend Award for her work as Belle in 1991. She received this award in 2011, which was 15 years ago.
nice. Got one. I don't know if you guys got Sid Vicious yet.
I was just about to
Oh
get
yeah, you
him.
can if you want to. I actually have.
No, you got it.
All right. He 1957 to 1979, a punk singer, hardcore for Sex
Formerly
Pistols.
those Sex Pistols.
Yep, Sex Pistols.
Yes.
I actually have the orc version of him,
Huh.
Warhammer 40K, because I have the whole orc band, the War Boys, which each one of them is based off one of the big rock bands back in the day and punk and stuff. And Sid Vicious is
Uh-oh. Dark Trooper looked like he got competition.
Trooper's gonna love that when we start doing that campaign. I have so much fun being just straight up here.
I bring the ropes.
He's our
That's
orc.
a good one.
How about this? Mary Trump from 1912 to 2000. I do believe she's the mother of Donald. Yes. Mother of Donald J. Trump.
You can see it in her eyes that you can tell that's the eyes of a Trump.
Man, she lived a long time. That's cool.
Died at the age of 88.
All right, let's go with a couple more.
Lindsay Shaw, 37, TV actress. She's best known for her role as Mosey, Jennifer Mosey Ann Mosley, in Nickelodeon series Ned Declassified School Survival Guide, and became a series regular later on in Pretty Little Liars. She's now in.
I still don't understand why they got rid of that show. That was a great show.
Yeah, that's the same with the lead cast members. She's also appeared in a podcast along with her co-stars Devin Weskier and Daniel Lee Curtis, who played both Ned and Cookie. So they got their podcast together.
Nice. All right, let's get one more in there.
How about Nikki Whelan, soap opera actress, 45, best known for her roles in the Australian soap opera Neighbours. She also co-starred in the 2011 film Hall Pass.
Nice. All Pass was kind of one of those shows I kind of vaguely remember.
And it says here that her acting fame led her to amass over 210,000 followers on Instagram.
Ooh, interesting.
But let's move on over to the 11th. And we are going to start that off with pop singer Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, man.
She's 27.
Nice.
She just headlined Coachella along with Madonna.
She's also, as an actress before she started singing, she's known for titles such as Boy Meets World spinoff series Girl Meets World as Maya Hunter, the adoptive daughter of Sean. She's also played Bailey in the film The Hate You Give, based on the book. And did you know she's actually the niece of Nancy Cartwright, the voice of Bart Simpson?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah. How else do you think she got the money to get her start?
All right, so
Uh-huh.
I got one right here. Tim Blake Nelson, 62. Actor. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
Take that one from me.
Fantastic Four. He was in Incredible Hulk, Lincoln, and Holes, and Watchmen. Incredible Hulk, he was technically supposed to be Professor Hulk.
He started out as playing Samuel Stearns or Mr. Blue until they brought him back into Brave New World as the leader, which Samuel Stearns is the identity of the leader.
How about this? Corey Monteith,
Oh,
1982 to 2013, best known for his role as Finn in Glee.
yeah, I would hate to see how he would look the look on Lee Michelle's face what she did in 2020. Not the nicest.
Lea Michele literally only did one more season of Glee just because of the fact that her and Corey were actually in a relationship, engaged to be married.
But then
Then
7 years later, they just found out she just wasn't the nicest person ever.
Oh yeah, Leah Michelle had been on Broadway, and she had been an adored Broadway actress for years before she ever got on Glee. She was actually the mean girl from Broadway's Spring Awakening, the original Spring Awakening.
Fair enough. I have one.
All right,
Cam
got one
Ferris.
right here. Cam Newton,
Oh,
37.
Cam Newton.
Oh,
Oh, he was formerly in the North Carolina Panthers football team.
And then the New England Patriots.
Ah,
How about Jeffrey Donovan?
Donovan.
58, best known for his role as Michael in Burn Notice, if I remember that character right.
Oh, Burn
Yeah,
Notice.
that's
That's a,
really cool.
that's a show.
Oh, he's 58.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that's
He's
like
also
that show I have
called
not heard in years.
Machine
No.
Head in the popular animated series Invincible.
He's Machine Head?
Yes, he's Machine Head.
That's really
Oh
cool.
wow, I have one myself.
How about this? Yuki Tsunoda. He's a race car driver, 26 years old, driving for the Scuderia Alpha Tauri in Formula One. He finished third in the entire series back in 2020, and in 2016 he brought home is when he started with Honda. He started on the Honda Formula Dream Team.
Pretty nice.
I got
He
one.
still drives Honda to this day.
How about Salvador Dali? Died January 23rd, 1989, at the age of 84. He's a surrealist artist known for his such as works as his paintings as Persistence of Memory.
Pretty cool. Okay.
That one painting of the melting clocks.
I have one here. Pam Ferris, 78, movie actress, best known as her role as Mrs. Agatha Trunchbull in the 1996 Matilda, and Aunt Marge in Harry Potter and the Prison of Azkaban. She has recurring role in the Idris Elba series Luther.
Okay. How about this? Natasha Richardson,
Ooh, that's a name.
known for her roles as the mother in The Parent Trap, as well as one of the actresses playing in the 1998 revival of Cabaret on Broadway.
Life
She
is a cabaret.
she was also in the films Patty Hearst, Made in Manhattan, and Gothic.
That's pretty awesome. And she's the sister of actress Jolie Richardson, who played in 101 Dalmatians and Nip and Tuck.
Remember, life is a cabaret.
And married Liam Neeson.
It's all right. You guys want to do one more before we shift over to the 12th?
Did not know that one. Let's see if let's see before I say yes or no.
Don't you threaten me.
Here we go. Lana Condor, 29, movie actress. She's known for playing Jubilee in X-Men Apocalypse. And she's also played other roles such as Alita the Battle Angel, Girls Night, and her Netflix series To All the Boys Who I've Loved Before.
Alrighty, and we are going to move on to the 12th.
All right.
We start that off with skateboarding legend Tony
Oh, yeah.
Hawk at 58.
Got him before I did. Dang. Wow, he's 58.
58.
Man.
He survived to 58.
And still skateboarding like he's in his 20s.
Man.
He's had a lot of body replacements, so he says about his knees and his ankles. He's messed up. But I
he is
love video
good
games.
one good true example of true perseverance.
Oh yeah, he is epic.
How about
I played the hell out of his video games. I used to skateboard too.
everyone did? How about Rami Malek, TV actor, 45, best known for playing Mr. Robot, Bohemian Rhapsody, Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2, Night of the Museum, and the video game title Until Dawn. His latest project he's done, which I can recently recall, was No Time to Die 007.
That's a good one. How about this? Florence Nightingale.
Oh,
From
just-
1820 to 1910. She was a women's rights activist
Hmm.
for Britain. Or wait.
I got one after that.
She was a
Jason.
British social reformer and statistician, whatever that means. And she's the founder of modern nursing.
Interesting.
Statistics. The statistician. Okay, statistician. That's that. Yeah, I get the idea. She's good with being good
Citrus.
with statistics. She's good with something with statistics.
Let me look.
Precise statistics. Okay, that's pretty cool. In the meantime, let's see what else we got.
Apparently, Beauty and the Beast is the chat's favorite.
Beauty and the Beast is the best.
I did not fall asleep while you guys were talking.
Damn it,
here's
Mama.
the thing about Beauty and the Beast, it was the first ever nominated movie to be nominated for Best Picture in 1991.
Nice. All right, so
It
we
was a
got-
documentary of my first relationship. I was the beauty, she was the beast.
Not sure how that logic works, but okay then.
Damn it, Llama. I think I know what you're talking about. All right. Got Jason Biggs here, 48 movie actor, also known as
Ooh.
American Pie.
And in the 2016 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series,
Yep, and
he
Orange.
voiced Leonardo.
That's pretty cool for that one.
But he
like
got
the
kicked.
series.
But he got kicked from the show.
Well, I think it was because of his attitude.
That and the P word.
Oh, yeah. Stay away from that then.
Here's one. Every guy's first crush back in the early 1900s. And
Oh, no.
that would be Katharine Hepburn.
The chick from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Also known for her roles far before that in Morning Glory back in 1933. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner in 1967.
Who's coming to dinner?
Lion in
Do I
Winter
get a
in
hint?
1968 and On Golden Pond in 1981.
Oh, correction. Wrong Hepburn. That was Audrey Hepburn. That was in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Mistake.
What about
No, she was
Breakfast at
the
Tiffany's?
most
I
recent
don't
one she
remember
was
words.
in before she died in 2003 was the American Film Institute.
How
She
about
was-
old?
Oh,
Sorry.
wow.
He's not sorry. He'll do it again in a heartbeat.
set the record for best actress in films at the Academy Awards in 1999.
Wow.
How about Otto Frank? Died August 19th, 1980, at the age of 91. He is the father of Anne Frank and was the one who published her diary.
Oh, wow.
He's the one who survived the when his family did not. He's the one who survived the camp and found her.
Oh, Otto Frank. Okay. Ah. That's interesting. That was interesting.
All right, let's do.
I have one. Ving Rhames, 67, movie actor. Best known for various villainous titles he's done in films such as Pulp Fiction and Con Air. He's featured in others such as Baby Boy, Dawn of the Dead, Animal, Mission Impossible 3, and the voice of Cobra Bubbles in Lilo and Stitch. And he's the Arby's commercial voice spokesman.
How about this? Stephen Baldwin, brother to Alec Baldwin, and also the star of The Usual Suspects, Biodome,
Ooh.
and he was also, I do believe he was Fred in the Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas.
Ah, the sequel.
Yep.
Mhm.
He's also the father of Haley Bieber.
The funny thing is, when I watched the movie Biodome, when I was a kid, I loved that movie. Now that I'm older and I rewatched it, I hate that movie.
Come on, you can't hate on Pauly
I
Shore.
like the ending. I like the last 20 minutes.
Look,
Come on.
he
That's
can
it.
hate on anything he wants except me. I'm the
Yeah,
love of
man.
his life.
I like there's parts of that movie that just make hotheads look like complete idiots.
I'll
And
show you
we're-
my hothead.
Damn it, Llama.
He's also
You
featured
make
in
people that can't
Unusual
think.
Suspects.
It just bugs me.
He
Which was-
also baptized Spencer Pratt on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Oh wow!
That just
This
happened.
nigga thought the Baldwins can get more ball winner.
All right, so get let's do one more before we shift off to the 13th.
Okie dokie. Let's see if I can find one. If not, we can move on. Let's find out. T. Here we go. I think I found one. Okay. We got Kim Fields, movie TV actress, 57. She's known for before getting known as a child. She was Tootie in the sitcom The Facts of Life and appeared in What to Expect When You're Expecting. She even became a competitor in season 22's Dancing with the Stars, but she's mostly known for her role as Regine in the sitcom series Living Single.
Okay. All right, we are going to move on to today. As we get that started off with Stevie Wonder. 76.
Okay, I got
Love his music.
I got one after that. Oh, this one's interesting. Robert Patterson, 40, movie actor. He was in the in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Cedric.
Yep. And then he was in the newest Batman. I really liked him in the new Batman. He was good. But I did not care for him in Twilight. He sadly is best known for Twilight series, mainly just because the whole vampire sparkling thing is like, did the vampires breed?
Vampires don't sparkle.
Right? They breed with a fairy.
No, they don't sparkle. They go ching.
And the fun fact about that, he hated the role himself. He tried to distance himself from that role. As
Yeah, he did.
possible.
He did a lot of different movies all around in all different
Him and
categories.
Taylor Lautner both.
Yeah, the thing he's mostly known for now, after all that, is Batman.
His recent work after he did the Batman was The Boy and the Heron, which was another Studio Ghibli film. He voiced the Heron, I think. It was the voice of the Boy of the Heron. It was him. It was in that film somewhere.
All right. On that, let's go to the next person.
Okay.
How about Debbie Ryan, 33, Disney actress?
Mhm.
She's best known for her roles as on Sweet Life on Deck, as well as the lead actress from Jessie.
In her made-to-TV Disney Channel film 16 Wishes, in her failed 2018 Netflix series as the lead in Insatiable.
All right. I got one
How
right here.
about Stephen Colbert, 62 years old? He is a political satirist whose popular show, The Colbert Report, aired in Comedy Central in 2020.
Yeah, some of the stuff's funny. Most of the stuff's irritating, but nonetheless, I do appreciate his comedic adventure.
How about Kirk Thornton, voice actor, 70, best known for voicing Kisame in Naruto, in such as other anime titles such as Samurai Champloo and Rurouni Kenshin. He lent his voice to Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic the Hedgehog series from 2010 and beyond, and as well the Kingdom Hearts series.
Oh wow,
He's also the voice of Gabumon in the first Digimon series.
I love Digimon.
How
All right.
about this? Dennis Rodman.
I was just gonna get him.
Oh man, That's an-
65.
that's a
and
name.
also former member of the NWO and recent inductee of the WWE Hall of Fame.
In his basketball years, he was known for playing the Chicago Bulls. Is
He's
that
a really
correct?
tall dude.
Was it Chicago
He was
Bulls?
known for his crazy
Yeah, so
hair.
Bulls and the Pistons are the two groups he was with.
He would dress crazy
Okay, it
and
was Chicago Bulls and Pistons. Okay,
it was hardcore.
he tried his hand at films,
He
but it didn't
still
work.
dresses that way to this day. He didn't even realize it was supposed to be a suit and tie kind of situation for the Hall of Fame and just wore his normal outfit, looking like he did back in NWO days. And
And-
everyone just, no one questioned it. Absolutely no one.
And you know what's funny about the whole NWO thing? It said he developed a friendship with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hulk was one of the leaders of the NWO.
Yep.
Yeah, it was-
Hulk Hogan was
that's
my
it.
favorite leader for NWO. Like I like Kevin Nash and all with his Wolfpack, but I like Hulk Hogan's Hollywood Hogan's Wolfpack, the black and white.
And the funniest thing is it all started off as two dudes with attitude with Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels.
Yep. And then they split off and then made
Shawn
this
created
big
DX, he
feud,
created NWO.
had this feud and everything. And then Hogan had one half of the NWO, which was the more older guys. Kevin Nash had more of the younger guys. And then sometimes they'd fight each other. But most of the times they didn't. And most of the times they fought everybody else. And I love that era. That was fun.
I'll show you what's fun.
Damn it, Llama.
And tonight's final tally is 29 damn it llamas because fuck this shit. I'm out. I'm gonna go watch some naughty things and
Damn it,
pass out.
Llama.
I stand corrected. Final count is 31 because I got a double.
Happy birthday, you son of a hooker.
Hey, you leave my mother out of this. She would be a saint if it wasn't for all of those buildings
It
she
wasn't for
flew
you.
planes into.
I'm gonna cry. Damn it, Llama. Have a good night.
Stand corrected again, 32. Do we
Happy
have 33?
birthday.
Going once, going twice. Fuck you, Don.
Damn it, Llama.
There's
Stop
33.
dead. And he did.
Happy birthday, Llama. Oh my god. I'm gonna go cry now.
Let's do one more.
Yeah, do one more.
Let's see. Give me one moment. Let my eyes look. Let my third
I
eye
got
look
one
for it.
here.
Darn it. Go ahead.
I got Ronnie Coleman, 62, bodybuilder. He Mr. Olympus bodybuilding titles. He won 8 of them. Wow.
Yeah, that
Bill
kicks
Clinton.
ass.
Yep, and I think he partially is paralyzed now because of all the he
Oof.
pushed too hard.
I so was gonna go for that one. I found what I was looking for. It was gonna be Harvey Keitel, movie actor, 87, best known for working with Martin Scorsese and Quentin Tarantino with the films Mean Streets, Reservoir Dogs, and Taxi Driver. And, and Spike Lee's Clockers.
Nice. Thunderbase.
All right, well, happy birthday to everyone and to all those that we may have missed. But let's move on to the next one.
Ow. My face.
All right.
A giant storm is coming later this week, and this will lead to several severe weather outbreaks. But first, a sneaky wind and hail threat will impact large portions of the United States and tomorrow. However, this is far from the main story. Things look even more active late this week, with Saturday and Sunday shaping up to bring significant severe weather across parts of the Central Plains and Midwest. Damaging winds, very large hail, and even a few significant tornadoes will all be possible. This is shaping up to be the most active stretch of weather we've had so far in May, so let's get right into the forecast.
And this is the main reason why I have been bringing up storms so much these past few weeks. And that is because we are truly in the heart of storm season, twister season, and just very bad weather. And this year it's seeming to be looking like it's going to be yikes. And so I definitely would say keep safe out there. Always keep an eye on your radar. Keep an eye on your local news, your local emergency services, because you want to stay as safe as possible during these harsh weather, as he's about to show you.
And this hyperactive stretch of severe weather is all going to kickstart today across the country. And we actually have 3 different risks of severe weather. One of these will really shock a lot of you. But first off, we do have a marginal threat of severe weather across parts of the mid-Atlantic. We have another one over there in Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Colorado. And then the most shocking one of all is that we have a slight risk of severe weather in Montana, Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming, where the main concern will be significant damaging winds later today. Not too often do you see a potential for 75 to 85 mile per hour wind gusts, but we do have one. If you live
Yep. So, like I said, be very careful, be very mindful out there on the roads, because this storm is moving quickly, and it's showing it's over on the west side of the states right now, but I can tell you right now, it'll be over top of Tornado Alley within just a few days, I guarantee. So be very careful, be very mindful of your travels, and always pay attention to your local and national weather services and emergency broadcasts.
What he said. Check out the weather, guys. Always double check. We do a lot of movie stuff and everything else, so always got to check the movie or check the weather. I've had to teach other studios that back in the past. They didn't know jack diddly squat without me. But on that note, I think we're going to get ready for a little bit of Warhammer. War!
More like Lorehammer.
Y'all gonna play the video I sent you?
Got an intro first, homie.
I have to get it pulled up. Yeah.
Aha. By the grace of the God Emperor and by its Holy Inquisition, I have been given permission to tell you this transmission. We have a video to show before I start, and it really captivates what I'm actually going to talk about today. So before I can say it, we have to watch the video first. So be patient. There we go. Today we are finally getting into the meat and potatoes of one of the more well-known factions of this the great dark far future of the Imperium.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to lead towards the future like this.
Oh boy.
Weapons are very practical.
They shall be my finest warriors, these men who give themselves to me. Like clay, I shall mold them, and in the furnace of war forge them. They will be of iron will and steely muscle. In great armor shall I clad them, and with the mightiest guns will they be armed. They will be untouched by plague or disease. No sickness will blight them. They will have tactics, strategies, and machines, such that no foe can best them in battle. They are my bulwark against the terror. They are the defenders of humanity. They are my space marines, and they shall know no fear.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally gotten to the best and can you
Love Warhammer. I've been
can you make
indulging
it
in it
non-bigger?
The read
for
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally gotten to the Space Marines, also known as the Adeptus Astartes. The pettily named Adeptus Astartes. The Adeptus Astartes are the elite super soldiers that were created all the way back during the Unification Wars. In fact, one of their first duties was to kill their predecessors, which is the Thunder Warriors. It was actually the First Legion who did that. They are armed to the teeth with their mighty bolters and sword and power swords, chainsaw swords, power fists, power axes, chainsaw axes. What else was there? Their Terminator armor. They're also armed in their iconic armor, which they are 10 different versions of them throughout the entirety of the 10,000 years of innovation. Most of the ones that are mostly used are the Mark 7s and 8s because reasons. But the Adeptus Astartes are one of the most finest military forces that humanity has created throughout the entirety of they are the most iconic symbols of the Imperium and in the Warhammer setting as an entirety. As we go over, we will be going over each of the legions there and the chapters. But shortly after, they actually are the ones that carved out the crusade, during the Great Crusade, carved out humanity's foothold and helped the Emperor create the Imperium, as well as seeked out their gene fathers, which are the Primarchs, which we've already talked about. They are, after the Horus Heresy, Rabute Guilliman penned the thing called the Codex Astartes, which almost all of the Space Marines follow to a T. This requires them to break down every Space Marine into chapters of no more than 1,000 battle brothers strong. Each of those 1,000 battle brothers are broken into 10 different companies, 5 of which are active battle, and the other 5 are reserves, and the reserve logistics and others. They go from each of them. Now, each company is commanded by a captain, at least 2 lieutenants, a chaplain, which is their spiritual advisor and keeps them compliant, and a champion whose whole purpose is to defend the captain to the death of the champion, as well as an ancient who carries their battle standard into battle, sometimes sacrificing one of their arms so that all they have is one bolter. Each of those companies actually serves specific purposes. For example, in the 10th company is the Scout company, which is where the new recruits are taken. The initiates are taken to learn how to fight on the battlefield and learn the tactics of their chapter before they are becoming full battle brothers. Now, later, for the next couple of weeks, we will be talking about different versions. Next week, we'll be talking about Primaris Marines. Today, we're talking about the Firstborn. Each company, like I said, each company has a specific, like the second company is the Watch, I believe it's called. Yeah, hang on. Each company has their own. Each company has their own. Each company has their own designated role, like the Chief Fiddler, the what was it? One is one is called the Chief Fiddler, the Chief Executioner, the Master of the Forge, the Master of the Fleet, the Master of the Arsenal, the Master of the Watch, and each Space Marine is required to take on the title. For example, the Master of the Fleet is pretty self-explanatory. They are the ones who monitor the fleet-wide, their fleet of ships that keeps the Space Marines mobile throughout the galaxy. Now, all Space Marine chapters are pretty much, for all intents and purposes, self-contained, meaning that they are required to find their own recruits, make their own Space Marines, arm them, and armor them throughout all of them. Each chapter has their own unique traditions and or methods of recruitment. Some are similar to others. Some are similar to some of the others, but most of them are all different in their own ways. That each chapter has their own traditions and all how they find their own initiates. They're different colors as well. Each chapter originally were 20 legions, and which we will all talk about in later chapters, in later episodes. Each Space Marine we will be talking in other episodes, we will be talking about how they are created. We are going to talk about the Primaris Marines and the different legions, original legions, and breaking down which ones are which. You guys got any questions? Yes, no, maybe so.
At the beginning of the legions, like before they become legions, these are just the originators.
No, the legions were first, then they were broken into chapters.
Okay.
The original Space Marines were all in 20 different legions, which we all know and love. Some of them are actually still in legions because the only legions that didn't get broken down were the ones who turned traitor.
Yeah.
But all Space Marines are basically the same in their own unique way, but their different traditions and recruitments are, which again, we will talk about in later chapters because there's just way too much to talk about in one setting. Suffice it to say, so each battle company is broken. Like I said, each company has their own titles and own structures, and they're all designed to be. But also, one thing that every chapter has is a thing called a chapter master, who is they can literally go to a planet and take full command of the entire army on the planet and say, I'm in charge now. that's it. We'll talk about more stuff next week since we have other things to do tonight.
Yes, but it is epic to learn, and I'm excited for the rest. Big Warhammer fan on these. Now I want to play some games.
Ooh, a disclaimer. Does it taste good?
We're the people that we pull up and use videos for information, and that we utilize our own platform here with our own different kind of politics, as we're tired of the left and right as just how they are, and having Democrats and Republicans always as a sports team fighting, as it looks like. There is more truth when it comes to what's really going on. It's a little darker and deeper than that, but at least instead of two people fighting like a sports team, it should be a third party in there, period, solid. And I believe the best one should be actually a party for the people, so a purple people party. Because when you mix red, white, and blue together, you get purple. And instead of an elephant or instead of a donkey, we have a American bald eagle. We're for the people, by the people, of the people. On that note, we're going to play some of these videos. This one is from Tim Pool or Tim Cast, or his IRLs. You can check him out. I should have started this stuff back when he first did, because like I was sitting there going, man, this guy's going to get big. And everybody's like, no, he's not. You guys making more money than, man, he'd make us so much.
The redistricting war continues, with Republicans in Tennessee stripping all power from Democrats in their House over their insurrection. Now, I maybe spoke too soon. When I saw these videos of people rampaging through the State House in Tennessee, setting fires, screaming, blasting air horns, I said, why won't you do anything to stop it? And while I must admit I'd be much more satisfied to see these people criminally charged, arrested, etc., I'll settle with Republicans stripping House committee seats over the redistricting process. At least that's what Reuters said. Now, the real issue is that these people were rampaging around like lunatics. And so the Republicans said, y'all just lost all the access that you got. Now, over in Virginia, they're not stopping either. They lose at their own Supreme Court, so they've filed a petition to the Supreme Court of the United States saying that you should overturn what our state Supreme Court just did. They're wrong. Well, the only problem is, first, they spelled Virginia, Virginia. That is not a state, and on technicality, I wonder if they might just throw it in the trash. Now, they also spelled senator, and it's just not going very well for Democrats right now. I suppose when your political ideology is built upon
who's doing the proofreading on their stuff?
Efficiency.
Seriously, I've been a literate dyslexic my whole life with learning disabilities. All it did was make me learn more. Made me relearn things and reread things.
I'm not gonna lie on this one. This is just the type of thing we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Seems like they're crashing out because they lost their power being stripped, especially in the Tennessee districts.
This is what I'm saying, though. It's just all the lies, and we just can't be part of the corruption anymore. Why not be a part of a party that doesn't have corruption? We check ourselves. We call each other out. We correct things, pull up proof and facts. We don't know everything yet. We're going to learn it on the way there. Because the only requirements to run for president is above 35 and be a born U.S. citizen. We hit that mark. And that's the thing I'm trying to get at with this, is let the people have a chance, not the billionaires' families or the corporations that have led somebody towards that. Why not? Well, that's for the people, the group that actually care about this country, want to do things the right way and correct stuff, and put term limits on everything. Sick of this foreverism. They shouldn't be having that. needs new people in office, new people in the whole system itself to fix things. Just proper ones train and teach first. All right, let's go on to the next video after this. Like, how do you do that? Can't even spell right, and they're doing corrupt things.
What do you make of Donald Trump saying that he doesn't think about the Americans' financial situations?
Well, I was really hear that because I always thought he was so concerned about how working class people are doing in his wretched economy. I thought he woke up every day wondering about how people are going to pay for their groceries and their rent and meet the mortgage payments. And so it's such a surprise. He may have just been teasing us, but look, the fact of the matter is the guy has made $1.5 billion since he got into office. He doesn't view the government as an instrument for the well-being of the people. He views the government as an instrument for private self-enrichment and corruption. And I appreciate the fact that
you've done some kind of
he's got
corruption.
ADHD or something that causes him to
And
blurt out
even then, I don't believe that
the
any of
truth
this stuff was
upon
corrupt. It was
occasion.
legit.
This is apparently one of those occasions. I can't say
You
that
can
anybody
hear
in
how
the
he's
country's
stuttering when he's talking. But yeah, I've heard a lot of these guys talk, and they're just trying to slander and be dicks.
That's what happens when you have a weasel that wears a blue tie.
Well,
No.
Jamie Raskin is actually a very intelligent man. He's
Yeah,
actually a professor of political arts. He's
Intelligence doesn't mean you're wise. There's
well, I
different.
mean, he's a fighter. I mean, he had cancer and he didn't leave his seat.
I dealt with something like that too, and I would have been there prideful the whole time, being American, dying, just sitting there going, "It'll get done till someone can replace me properly."
Oh man.
It just hurts. But let's see this one. What is this one?
But first to the chief national security correspondent, Jennifer Griffin. She's live for us in Washington. Hey, Jen.
Hi, Trace. Well, it was a single F-18 Super Hornet that struck the two empty Iranian oil tankers trying to break the U.S. blockade earlier today. The U.S. military released this video of the Sevda and Sea Star 3 being struck by the Navy Super Hornet. Both ships were seen burning in the Gulf of Oman before they could reach Iranian ports. To date, CENTCOM has stopped 57 commercial vessels from entering or leaving Iranian ports and disabled 3 ships. On Thursday, 3 U.S. Navy destroyers faced nonstop incoming fire from Iranian drones and missiles as they sailed 500 miles through the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz. The USS Truxtun, USS Rafael Peralta, and USS Mason were transiting south into the Gulf of Oman when they came under attack. In response, the U.S. military struck a port on Iran's Keshem Island and military targets in Bandar Abbas, crucial to Iran's oil export economy, and Iran's Bandar Kargan naval checkpoint in Manab. Earlier this week, President Trump abruptly reversed course and suspended Project Freedom, the U.S. military effort to open the Strait of Hormuz, after Gulf allies were angry that the Pentagon downplayed the strikes on UAE's Fujairah port.
Oh yeah, they're sending
No, the
suicide
ceasefire
drones.
is not over. We expected there would be some churn at the beginning, which happened.
What I'll say is it's low harassing fire right now. It's still pretty low level kinetics at this point in time.
These remarks by Secretary.
Quit your lying, Pete Hegseth. You drunken, greasy-haired asshole.
I think they should just all be saying blew them up because they fucking tried to attack us. That's what
The
really
last
happened.
Oh no. Her again.
He did not do well in his
time the Alien Enemies Act was
people
invoked.
should
The last
be
time the Alien Enemies Act was
Right,
invoked,
like-
it was used to detain and deport German, Japanese, Italian immigrants during World War XI.
World War 11. Wow, Ilhan, tell me, did you skip World Wars 3 through 10? Or did you just binge watch them on Netflix and get the episodes mixed up?
I simply misspoke about global tensions. It was a verbal slip. People make mistakes. But you turn everything into a circus instead of talking about real issues like healthcare or peace.
Misspoke? Honey, that wasn't a slip. You went full skip to the DLC. World War 11. That's not a war. That's the Wi-Fi password at your brother's house. By the way, how's that family immigration paperwork going? Still
Right?
very legal and very cool.
This is a distraction. The American people deserve leaders who fight for working families, not your endless wars and tariffs.
They deserve a congresswoman who can count past 2. World War II, we won. World War III, your squad almost started. But World War XI, that's the robot war or your campaign finance audit.
You're twisting my words. It happens to every speaker. You're blowing this up because you can handle real debate.
Wait,
No,
hold
you-
on. I'm sorry. You're an elected official in America and you don't know about world wars. This isn't an honest mistake. An honest mistake would be reading that and saying that can't be right. But you just kept going. Is it unrealistic for me to say we should have competency tests for people to run for office? I mean, we
agree.
should have IQ tests for people to vote in America.
I
You are an
agree.
elected official who voted for that.
This is Islamophobia. Your hateful
not.
rhetoric divides the country and makes Muslim Americans unsafe.
No, this is mathophobia. You're scared of numbers bigger than your polling average. Next, you'll declare World War XII because the Vikings made the playoffs. Folks, you can't tell Adolf Hitler from a Fortnite update.
Now I want to bowl. Yeah, man, I used to hit 240s and stuff all the time.
That's funny.
Oh
The
man,
blockade is in fact working. Their economy is weakened. It's going to take some time. But as I've said, he's willing to take political hits because what's happening now, the end goal is the right.
This idea that
Who's
Donald
willing to
Trump
take-
is willing to take some political hits as if this is all some intentional strategy on his
Oh,
part. When this war started, we heard 3 or 4 different things. No missiles, no nukes, no terrorists, and maybe regime change. That's what he was going for. Regime change has not happened. The IRGC
Not
is still
gonna
in
happen.
control. It's not going to happen. The IRGC
charge right
is listen.
now.
The IRGC is so deeply embedded.
Cardboard
The
cutout.
IRGC is in Iran, and they're in charge. They are
still
so
there, though.
deeply embedded in Iran's institutions that you can't just get them out unless you go boots on the ground. Who's in control right now? The IRGC. Number 2, on no nukes. What they did was scatter the scientists around the country and put all of the blueprints into the cloud, so it still exists. Yes, the enriched uranium is buried under rubble, but it's still in Iran. They can just rebuild, get the info from the cloud, and then rebuild again. They
smiling
can
when he
still
says that.
fund
That's
terrorism.
crazy.
They'll likely
They
get
can
money
do it.
from this
It's not-
deal, and the Strait of Hormuz will
Yeah,
likely
it'll
be
still
full
take a long
3 months
time,
from now. So
but
they're going to keep taking money. What was the
they
last
have to
one? No
fly
nukes, no
to
terrorists, no
the
missiles.
like
Okay, we
that.
just talked about that
Funny.
right there. They clearly still have missiles. In
Mhm.
fact, our
You're
own
not using
supply,
them against the
our
United
own
And this guy is just hoping for destruction like an idiot.
No.
No, he's pointing out the truth because the problem is that Donald Trump promised that they were going to go in and destroy all their military facilities, which they haven't. The problem is they destroyed what? A couple of them?
No,
Great.
there's
Now they still have 70% of their missile capabilities.
no.
They also said they were going to go into and get the uranium. Never going to happen because 1, they would have to build a road to get to these facilities. 1, 2,
No,
they would have to
the
wait-
military
wait-
have machinery.
Let me finish. 2, they would have to then safely extract the uranium under the rubble, which is going to do, which again is going to take for time. And 3, they have to transport it to a place where they can get it onto a ship and get it out of the way. All of which
Yeah.
the Iranians are not going to allow that to happen, even if they are there. Their military, they may have us weak, but they still have the ability to stop us. They'll
Well,
make
the
it.
thing is, they can't
will not
stop
let
us.
this
They
go. Will
never
let
could.
that stuff go.
The second we're able to go get the stuff, which even then, the people that are having boots on the ground are other countries purposely, and that's the point. America is just being support. We're just being the big brother there, and policing the state when they're saying we need world police. Okay,
We shouldn't be the world police. That's the problem.
we have the power for it, but it's more of they screwed up and they wanted to do terrorism. 47 years of terrorism, which is all linked. This is still the same damn war, and people keep forgetting that. And they've been brainwashed into thinking otherwise. There's proof on all of this. They've been saying death to America for a long ass time. It was the same Ayatollah until we nixed him. And nixed all his other buddies right after. And you don't want to root for your own demise, but some people are, and that's not my thing. I'm rooting for my country because I know how strong America is. And I know we don't take shit, and I know we have specialized gear and equipment. We can build roads that are literally just vehicles that drop off things and they roll off into being elongated roads into a landing pad so they can be picked up and dropped off where it needs to be. They have the machinery and tech to scan, lift, and
Yeah, but it also takes time to build that stuff.
They already have that stuff
Yeah,
built.
and while we're getting
years.
shot at by missiles,
They
I
have
wouldn't
all the
be it.
supplies, the protection. I've watched the war stuff. I actually watch it. It's terrifying and insane, but man, America's winning easily. We are the muscle, and we can just drop MAVs, and that's it. Just carpet bomb with MAVs. Just cave everything in. But we don't.
This is the biggest news of the 21st century, and nobody is talking about it. Our State Department just exposed the United Nations and called them out. Public conspiring to intentionally destabilize America and replace our population through mass unfettered third world migration. I mean, we all assumed this wasn't some naturally occurring phenomenon, but now we know exactly who's responsible. And it also explains why the global establishment hates Donald Trump so much, because he successfully thwarted their agenda, which has been in the works for over 60 years.
Just a violent
As
human being.
always,
Nobody
like the
likes him
video
because he
and
makes things
subscribe to
worse.
the channel. But let's in New
You know,
York
in the
City,
Biden administration, he let in millions upon millions and let them flood in. And then they were shipping and flying them, which we showed those videos of them flying them into different states and dropping them off, and then showing all the fraud and attempt. And every single time that we try to investigate, they freak out. And we have caught them numerous times. And yet barely anybody is being arrested on either side. And like, that's why we need the Purple Party, because we can be the other side that goes, okay, both of you are finding fraud from each other, but Democrats are more fraudulent in doing corrupt things than ever. It's like, and then the Republicans, you guys sit on your hands half the time. And it's like, well, we need to step in. Okay, this stuff's illegal. Here's the laws. Here's the rules. And if they say they're the senator or whatever else, you tell them, no, it doesn't matter whoever you are or whatever our status you are. You have broken the law. Here's the proof, this, and this. That you either pay these fines, this, and this that goes back to the American people, or you go to jail. Those are my thoughts.
The agenda have been most apparent.
Wow, what's going on in there?
Immigrants attacking people.
Those were the streets of New York City, overrun by Islamists who are fighting against the police. Now, the obvious question is, why would we import millions of people from places that are openly hostile against America, where our way of life is seen as an affront to their religion and their God, where school children chant death to America every morning like they're reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, where the United States is seen as some villainous empire that must be destroyed, where...
Yeah, and I remember still, as a young kid, putting my hand to my heart and saying
We all
the Pledge of
know...
Allegiance. I'll still say that. I still appreciate it. And once I get a new flag up, I will start doing it every morning again. I'd be proud to be American. This guy's pretty cool. He pulls up stuff and people don't like him for being right. You know,
we all know Muslims love to claim that Islam is a religion of peace. If that were true, then the more extremist a Muslim is, the more peaceful he should be. Wrong. We all know what an extremist Muslim means. Just like that, Muslims love to claim that Islam respects women like no other religion does. If that were true, then Muslim women should be safest in Islam's holiest site, i.e. the Kaaba, right? Wrong again. I got some videos to prove. Have a look at this. Have a look how women are treated in Islam's holiest site. Actually, listen to a Muslim woman explain that.
Okay, so I saw that video yesterday,
and I screamed because I had that exact experience when I was 20 years old and went on Umrah, and someone literally grabbed a big chunk of my behind as I was walking around to do Umrah, and it caught me off guard, and I like screamed. I told my mom immediately, my family that was around me, and everyone was just kind of like, "Oh, that's something that happens here."
Oh my God, imagine that. When your brother tells you, yeah, that's okay. A little Abdul squeeze your tushy there. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Keep going. And
It's
you go a little
wrong.
bit further up, and then Muhammad grabs your tushy. It's like, oh, it happened again. Oh, this time Muhammad, that one over there, that's okay. You know what? You go a little bit further up, then it's like, oh, somebody did it again. This time, oh, it was your brother himself. Joking. I don't know.
That's so dark, but it's true.
I don't think he was actually joking.
No, he's not. That's the problem. He tells the whole story about all this stuff.
That just happens here. It's known for happening here, and I was in shock. Honestly, my biggest takeaway from that moment was just, I'm someone that's not a hijabi. I don't wear hijab,
Why did you go there in the first place then? Oh, you thought it's going to be fun?
and I don't wear like baggy clothes out. You know, I wear my workout pants if I want. I wear my tight
You're
skinny jeans if
Americanized,
I
girl.
want. And in
But
that moment, I just
you gotta be
realized
smart about
that,
it.
you know, it's all about someone's intentions on the, if they want to look at you that way, if they want to do that to you, they will do those things and they will view you that way.
Even in a niqab or a burqa. Let me show you this. I used to show this. Look at this. Look at this. This happened in Pakistan. This woman she was wearing a full-on burqa, and this guy just sees her, does a U-turn, goes back and pinches her bum. I don't care. This ingenious idea of Muhammad that the more you cover up, the safer you are.
That's
It's a
absolutely
low IQ statement.
It doesn't mean anything, actually. It's just control. You guys they want to talk about the patriotism, or not patriotism, patriarchy. Thank you. The patriarchy, that is the patriarchy. All right, let's check out this guy.
So, how are Republicans looking in the midterms? Well, in the famous words of Ronald Reagan, if you're explaining, you're losing. And a campaign stop by Vice President J.D. Vance this week showed how Republicans are explaining why they should stay in power. Here's Vance at a rally for Iowa Republican Congressman Zach Nunn.
The fundamental question for us in this election is actually not any specific question of public policy. It's not any particular issue. It's fundamentally, do you want people in Washington, D.C. who fight for you, who fight for the people of this district, or who fight for corruption and fraud?
But voters do have questions about public policy, especially in Iowa. Iowa also has 3 competitive House races, a toss-up governor's race, and a U.S. Senate contest that could decide who controls that chamber. It's a state that's felt the pinch of tariffs, high fertilizer costs, and other effects of Trump administration economic policies. Across the country, affordability is still a top issue. The war in Iran continues to be unpopular. And a new NPR PBS News Marist poll finds roughly 4 in 5 Americans say rising gas prices are putting a strain on their budget. And 63% of people blame President Trump for that. With 6 months to go until the general election, Democrats have the advantage in voter enthusiasm and voter choice. The poll finds Democrats have a 10-point lead over Republicans in the congressional ballot test.
Like, half the stuff he said was just complete bollocks. He was pulling up stats that just, I was like, I can fort all those and show you you're wrong.
Not to mention, isn't the whole point of a rally to inform people and get people to think of why they should want that side in the in power in the first place?
Yep, they're just trying to discourage them and make them feel bad and not want to do it, and they're shaming them with some kind of format. It's a tactic they use. I've seen it before. What you need to do is that they just go up there, they have the rally, and then they ask questions, and they answer them. Okay, guys, so what are the questions you want to ask? Okay, and that's when they sit there and they talk about the question. I've watched a lot of this stuff. Some of it I was watching live. It's kind of fun actually when you watch it live because there's no clipping out, no skipping, no oopsing, no taking out of context. A lot of things get taken out of context. Let's see what happens with this person.
3 years after the verdict watched by millions, Alec Murdaugh will get a new trial. Today, the South Carolina Supreme Court overturned his murder convictions. In 2023, the disbarred attorney was convicted of shooting and killing his wife and son. This case received massive nationwide attention and spawned series on Netflix and Hulu, as well as countless podcasts. The court's 5-0 ruling in his favor cited improper conduct by the county clerk during his murder trial. The 57-year-old, however, will remain in prison where he is serving a 40-year sentence for separate financial crimes. CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman joins us now to break all of this down. Katrina, how did the justices say that this clerk influenced the jury?
Jerika, the justices say what this clerk did is unprecedented in South Carolina. And what they say she did was she made comments to at least some of these jurors. For instance, one of them said that she told them to look at Murdaugh's movements. This was right before he testified, to watch him closely. When the jury began deliberating, she said, this won't take us too long. So there were a number of comments she made. At least a few jurors seemed to hear them. And the Supreme Court justices said that basically she put her hands on the scale of justice.
Does it sound like it was on purpose? Or do you feel like she's sitting at home right now going, that wasn't my intent?
Well, Jerika, what they say is she was writing a book.
Is he let go or is he what?
Well, they're thinking of reversing the guilty charge of murder.
Well, then what they'll do is they'll retry it. But that's the thing is that the tax.
Did he actually kill his wife and son?
Yes, he did actually do it. It's just because of the way the one justice acted during the trial, it led to a verdict of a mistrial.
No.
So they're trying to reverse it, to do a retrial, to which it's still going to end up the same, but
yeah, he should still be going to jail.
just because
Period.
that justice
or
got
prison or
involved
whatever it
as
is.
she wasn't a neutral party like she was supposed to be.
I thought it was the clerk. Didn't they say the clerk was in the problem?
Clerk, yeah. I am terrible when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Basically, what happened was is she said something inappropriate to the jurors, which she should not have, which caused the justices to, when they heard about that, to say, wait, that's wrong. But now he's going to be. But the thing is, he's going to be staying in jail until the trial.
Because he is also convicted for financial reasons outside of the murder itself.
And no, double jeopardy doesn't apply to this because the fact that yes, he did get convicted the first time, but because of the misconduct, because of what the clerk did, it's going that they're talking about scrubbing that conviction and retrying him.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
I'm just clarifying the reason why he's still staying in prison. Because they just mentioned that he had financial convictions. He was convicted on financial reasons as well, outside of the murder case.
Yeah, he should be in jail, period, for everything for that. You killed your wife, you killed your son.
He was convicted for 40 years for a financial reason.
And that should be tapped on top of his double murder.
It was. Now they're just trying to reverse that one to get it retried.
In other words,
the financial reason isn't getting reversed, just the murder one.
Maybe he'll get a longer time this time.
Hopefully.
That is horrible. You don't do that.
I think that's the last one.
Yep.
All right. So for that, on that note, we're going to be shipping this off and we're going to do our roundup. All right. So remember, this is the Purple People Party, for the people, by the people, of the people. Instead of a forgetful elephant or a corrupt donkey, we have the free brave bird, the American bald eagle. And we mix red, white, and blue, and we get our own violet purple. And yes, well, it's not just because I love purple. It's just actually because it actually fell into a perfect blend with everything we worked with and looked at and checked.
PvP. Yeah.
And it makes more sense in America, anyways. The Green Party sounds more greedy, and all the rest of them just don't sound right. This looks more American and looks like something you would like to see on your representation. Also, we have the GMK, the Gray Mercenary Knights. That is our stunt performance and acting and combat acting stuff that we do, as well as many other memes that connect to our D&D. On that note, we have the Chaotic Minds every Wednesday at 8 p.m. until 10 or a little later, depending. Eastern Standard Time, as this is Chaotic Minds. And last thing for me before we shift to everybody else, CEO, the Chaotic Era Odyssey. The world is chaotic. It is a new era. It is our Odyssey. All right, Trooper.
Tune in on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Rolling to Die podcast. Henry the Hearts Mace, what is, as our DM, what is our campaign this week?
Yes. We're going to be doing a ship battle, or at least trying to get to it, depending on how you guys roll. It's probably going to be some kind of story continuation.
Yar, har, fiddle dee.
Yep. We can mix and match between certain characters, but this might fall into a certain categorical of characters for a big fight. But I have some ideas.
We'll find out. You'll find out on Sunday.
Yep. And then Dom.
Wake up, Dom.
Anything you need to say before we end it tonight, or you're just out?
Yeah. Pretty much is almost there, but nothing. Ow. Ow.
Everybody's awake now. All right, Dom, anything you want to say, or you just want to go to sleep, buddy?
Yeah, sorry, folks. Kind of got a little gypped out or got tucked out early, so third eye just had to bounce out of third sleep. So yeah.
All right, get some rest, brother. All right, Thunderbase Studios.
Oh God. You never miss.
Oh, it was funny.
Once again, this has been another episode of the Chaotic Minds. I have been your host, Devontae Ewing, aka DJ Thunderbase, and I'd like to say thank you and good night. Now I gotta get the